everyone. What episode are we on, Chloe?
We're on season. We just say season 2 now.
We're on season 2, and we have the beautiful Victoria here with us. We're so excited.
So sweet.
We met. I don't see why every woman that we bring on here is just like glowing and beautiful and bright. I actually realized this the other day. I feel like people age worse when they're not kind people.
We
talked about this.
Literally.
1,000%.
When you are nice, have beautiful energy, we start having beautiful energy, all that stuff, you age better.
You do.
You really do. You start to,
We'll hit you from the inside out. Yeah,
It
so
does.
the beautiful, we have
It
Victoria.
kills you. Victoria. We met Victoria from Orange Theory when we used to go there. She was one of our trainers.
Which is crazy because you don't know about our friendship, but like we weren't friends for like a good 4.5 years, but we were best friends before that.
We both went to Orange
I didn't even know
Theory.
she was there. I didn't even know she was going there.
I remember.
And then you had actually told me one day, you're like, I buy Scentsy from this girl, Kristen. And I'm just like,
Oh,
great. She goes
That's
here.
my ex-best friend.
I'm like, no, but I was like, it's cool. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But like, it was really cool because I'm like, of course, Kristen would love you, and I loved you.
Come back together, I guess, because we went back to the gym together.
I
did.
Yeah.
It was a sweet friendship story.
Yes, it really was. We're very lucky.
Yes.
Yes, but that's how we met. Victoria was at Orange Theory. She was a trainer. She was a great coach. Always a great coach. Like, definitely yelled at you the appropriate amount.
You need that,
but was
though.
also sweet and kind. Like, you have innate, clearly leadership skills. Like, you're clearly like meant to be a leader. I would say for sure.
We really wanted you on here. It's like, we love women that have, it's like that soft feminine energy, but also that, listen, I'm not going to let you stay here. And that is the inner, I feel like, core part of you is like, you help bring the best out of women. And that's just what we're looking for in this space.
So
and like you brought that every time. Like I would do like the 6 a.m., which was early for me. I know there was a 5 or whatever before that, but you would do the 6s and you just be there, girl. You have your little energy drink and you have a little straw and stuff, just doing your thing.
Yep.
You know? And it was just like so inspiring because I was like, if she can show up every day, and I feel like you were like managing it too, right? I was like, okay. She's doing it, you know, like with like 30-something people walking, by every person, getting to know their names, helping them, like showing them the correct techniques. Like, you want to talk about personal trainers could never. This is like Orange Theory, just side note, is a whole other level of coaching because
I know it is.
Your mind has to be, I feel like, in a million different directions all the time. Then you're looking at the time. Then it's like, what song are we doing? I'm like, this is...
there's
and
so much
also
multitasking.
Trying to make sure no one gets injured because that mess is no joke.
I know,
and
people,
and I have been an athlete
funny, but...
like you my entire life, but I would say 90% of the people in there have not been an athlete their entire life. And you're doing these exercises
to get on that
I get injured all the time, so I can't imagine these people. I'm like,
easy. It's so easy.
You got to stretch, man. That's all I'm going to say about Orange Theory. You got to stretch a lot.
You got to take care
I
of your
didn't do
body.
that enough. Yes, for sure.
I
but gosh,
before
it was
we
great.
even like get into this, like I remember because you know my husband started going Orange Theory, and like Justin was not ready because his first like 2 classes, I think he burned like 900 calories, and he was like, I am dying, and I was like, yeah, this because he thought it was like a girl workout, and then he went and he was like, but it's definitely like that workout will whip you right for sure.
It will.
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%.
Anywho.
Okay, so but we know you obviously from that perspective and stuff, but we do want to get to know you personally. You did just tell us before we started filming that you're from Shelby.
I am.
So born and raised in Shelby, I guess?
Born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Okay.
fun. I've been there once. I like Indianapolis. It's a vibe. I went a long time ago with Cincy. You haven't joined yet.
City? No, I don't know that place.
Indianapolis is a city. Indiana is the state.
Okay, and you grew up there?
Until I was about 5 years old.
Okay, and then moved to Shelby.
Moved to Shelby with my 2 parents.
Are you an only child?
I am an only child.
Wow.
I am. It's just me.
I don't know many people that are only children.
No.
I really don't.
Yep. I am an only child. I have a really small family. It's just my dad and my mom. We're all very close. Grew up, played sports. I was a cheerleader and a dancer.
Okay.
I loved it. Had amazing friends. I was always planning to go to school in Charlotte because I love Charlotte.
Oh, fun.
And I wanted to be close to my family. So I was like, UNC Charlotte, that's where I'm going.
It's a great school.
It is.
Justin went there for a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he fell out. But he went for a little bit.
He went for a little bit.
He was doing the most there.
He was probably doing too much.
Yeah,
Being
he
in the
was doing
city.
way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I toured it and I just didn't really like it, the campus. And so I toured ECU and it was a beautiful campus and it just felt cozy. It was fall time. The leaves were changing.
It's so pretty
It
here
was
in the fall, the
beautiful.
campus and like Central Campus.
Yeah,
That's what sold
so
me
pretty.
too.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm going here. It was a big heartbreak for my family because they're so close.
Yeah.
I'm their only child.
In 3.5 hours, it's kind of far.
Yeah, it's 4.5.
Oh,
Oh,
because you're
wow.
past Charlotte a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, 4.5. But I ended up staying in Greenville, obviously, once
What'd
I
you go to
graduated.
school for?
Public health.
Okay.
Yes, and my
I
bachelor's.
was way off. I thought it was nutrition.
Yeah. I mean, public
Someone
health,
else has said that
nutrition, I
before,
feel like
too.
those two things make...
Yeah, why
Yeah.
public health? What were you going to do with that?
Well, I was originally going to go to nursing school.
Oh, hey, girl.
Yes, that was the plan.
Wow.
And that's
Wowzers.
why ECU.
Yes.
Okay.
My family, they're all nurses. So I was going to follow that track. But the more that I shadowed and did it, I just didn't really love it. I was a CNA for a while in Williamston, North Carolina.
Yep,
Maybe
I know
like,
that
Yep,
is.
yeah.
for sure.
I just didn't really love it. I don't know. So
How was your family with you not choosing nursing? Were they supportive?
They were supportive.
Yeah.
They were supportive. My
I feel like I'd be
advisor
very
recommended
supportive if
that.
someone didn't choose nursing.
Yeah.
I would be like, maybe it's, I mean, nursing is what it is. It's just, it's such a hard career.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't recommend it to your children?
Me, no. She's
No.
still a nurse.
I'm still a nurse, but
No.
I would probably say no if I'm being
Really?
honest.
I
Not
left
the way
7 years
nursing
ago.
is now either. No, it's way worse than it
it's
used to be.
changed.
For sure.
Yeah.
Unless you had a crazy end goal and you were like going to be a FMP or something different.
Yeah.
But
Right.
even that
Or
right
nurse
now is hard.
anesthetist,
Yeah,
or
no.
If you were gonna like, I would say if I was still a nurse, I would get my licensures to open some kind of wellness center spa.
Yeah.
That's
Like
what
a
I would
private
do with it.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's too
yeah,
much.
focused on like holistic wellness.
Yeah, that's
and
probably smarter.
But even like some Botox and things like that. It's
Yeah.
like a mix. I would
Yeah.
do something like
Oh,
that.
if I wasn't this age, I'd definitely be going back to school. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no
it's
way.
just so mentally, it's hard to explain
Physically,
nursing. Like
yeah,
mentally and physically draining. Like
And I think that's why I couldn't do it because I'm very, you could say I'm emotional.
Empath?
Yes, I'm very empathetic, and I think
Yeah.
I would just take
Same.
it home.
yeah. I did a lot. Kristen, I feel like, is really good at
I do better
separating.
now. It
Yeah.
just
Are you?
depends on the situation.
You're very
if I'm being
empathetic,
honest.
too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Extremely.
Yeah, she like prays with her patients and
Oh.
like
Yeah. They're my
you know,
homies, for
and
sure.
I was
They're my
opposite.
babies.
Like I would like fight with the doctors, and I was that kind of empathetic. I would get so mad and
Well, and I'm
angry.
that way as well. I'm kind of both.
And I couldn't control myself in that environment, and
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
don't
"This
blame
is
you.
really unhealthy for me." And so I had an opportunity to be able to step out of it, but the money is so good, so that is
Yeah.
very sidetracked
Yeah.
in where we went with
Pros
this.
and
But yeah,
cons.
Yeah.
it's
I'm
hard
glad
to
you
say.
didn't do it though. I'm assuming
Yeah.
you're happy that you
I
did
am
not
happy.
do it. Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to end up where I am today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
So where did you start then? Like, did you start in fitness? Or?
No, when I
Okay.
graduated, I started at the Beaufort County Health Department.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Okay.
I did community health there.
Wow.
So I was going out into the community, but it was also very COVID prevalent. So I was dealing a lot with COVID and reaching out to close calls just to make sure everybody was doing okay, doing a lot of the back end research to make sure that we were all contacting who we were. Basically, the health department kind of split up and just handled COVID that entire year.
Yeah.
But I was sitting in the office a little bit too long, and I was just very unhappy looking at the same
Yeah.
4 gray walls. And I was teaching fitness classes while I was a student at ECU for about a year.
cool.
That's where I got my certification. And before I graduated, I'd reached out to Orange Theory about teaching, but it just didn't work out. They weren't hiring.
Okay.
But they called me one day, and I was like, okay, I'll audition. You have to go through a really kind of rigorous training program with other people
Oh,
that
wow, you just said audition.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, it
You
makes
said
sense, I guess, because you
audition.
got a mic on and stuff.
Yes, you
Yes,
do. This is
you
true.
have to
These are people's
audition.
lives.
Yes.
Yes, it was a big thing. There were about 5 of us that went through. It was like a 2-day training, learning all of like how to coach and how to present yourself, and then you have to do an audition.
Wow.
You either pass or not.
Whoa, that's
So I was
cool.
lucky
Wow.
that I got sent through. And I stared working as
All that
a
cheer and
coach.
dance helped you, girl.
It
You're like, I
did.
got this.
It did.
You're like, ready?
for
Let's
sure.
go. I cheered too in
Literally.
high school, so.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Fitness reminds me of my childhood whenever I'm moving and dancing, especially like
Love
bar
that.
now, because you're moving to the beat of the music. And in high school, I was the cheer captain, so I would make the dances, I would make the music. So it's very cohesive.
I love it.
And kind of like
Yeah.
healing my inner child.
I was
love
gonna
it.
say, so they talk a
Yes,
lot
yes.
about like psychologically how good it is to incorporate fun into your adulthood life and how I feel like all 3 of us can probably kind of be type A and like with the program, and so people like us, sometimes it can be really hard to like be like, okay, I'm allowed to have fun, let me go have fun.
Yeah,
So I
sure.
love that you found something that brought that out, because I mean, looking at, and that's another thing with the hospital that's super hard, like you're inside without lighting,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
looking outside all day, and like when you're looking just at walls all day and you're not getting out, it really affects
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it
Your
takes away from your
mental health.
creativity.
your quality
Yes,
of
that
living.
part.
Yeah,
So
Yes.
that's so
I love
cool.
that.
So
It
you
is.
started at Orange Theory, obviously you loved it.
I did. I loved it so much. It was a very rewarding job, so fulfilling whenever you see people just change their lives.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and their
And then you see the
mindset.
Yeah.
effects and you see their mood boost, and I don't know.
And you
it's
see
just
them
fun.
crush goals too.
Yes.
Yes.
You see them do
Uh-huh.
things that they would never imagine
Yeah.
themselves to do.
No way.
It's very, very rewarding.
Yeah. And I was like in the pit of my depression when I started at Orange Theory. Like I was super,
Yeah.
super unwell. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys were like just so pivotal. Like you
Same.
and Sue L. I'm blanking on a lot of the
I
other
know.
names, some of the other female coaches there. Just amazing. Like y'all really were incredible. Me and Kristen actually talked a lot about that when we became friends again, like
Yeah.
about you and about Sue L. and just like
That's sweet.
how you guys were like, it's like not that you were like our friends, but when we were there, we felt like we were like in partnership together. Like, hey,
100%.
we're our people.
100%.
And it just felt different.
God
I
definitely
agree.
put you guys there on the days for sure. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, and I can say the same thing in reverse, like having people that really want to come in and just like block out the world and
Yes.
do something for themselves
Yeah.
is not only inspiring for us, but it gives us kind of a sense of purpose.
Yeah.
As in like we are actually helping you
Yeah.
and you're helping us. It's not one-sided.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. So
It is beautiful.
moving on with that, and it's funny because me and Kristen were like, we really don't know you that well, but we were like, it's really cool because these are the people we want on our episodes now, so
Right.
people aren't just like, oh, this is Chloe and Kristen's besties, but like
Yes.
we felt connected with you, and we've always felt like
A good energy.
yeah, and definitely with
you.
mental
Uplifting.
health. When we were talking about what we
Yes.
want to talk with you about on this
Yes.
episode, you know, a lot of women struggle with mental health. I'm sure you've heard a lot about it, even when you were a coach, even now. Just I'm sure there's women that come to you and talk about things all the
Yes.
time. How has that shaped the way that you lead, the way you coach, and also you can share a little bit about your new business journey
Yeah.
now as well with that? And
Yeah, I think I'm learning so much when it comes to mental health. When stepping first into the fitness world, I did it personally to change the way that I looked. I was not happy with how I looked. But as the years went on, I think I just found a sense of love for movement just as a release and as therapy. So I lost a lot of the body image thoughts that I at first had, and it just turned into joy and happiness and just kind of a good addiction, really. And so I always think back to like where I was whenever I first started working out. Whenever I see people that are starting off with their first day as well, because I know that mostly everybody, it really just depends, but mostly everybody that's stepping into the gym for the first time is in some sort of way intimidated, or they already have some sort of negative self-image issues.
For sure.
So I think just first being empathetic and reminding yourself of where I started and where you started is really important, but then just reminding them that it's not about body image. It's not about how you look. There's so many other benefits to fitness, and it really does tie to your mental health, as long as you stay with it and as long as you're consistent. I think another one of my goals when it comes to fitness and mental health is to make sure all of the women that I see are having a good time, so that they're enjoying themselves. They're finding maybe a sense of community. I really thrive and I think love it whenever people that don't know each other come into a class and then they walk out and they're talking. That kind of really fuels me, gives me extra joy as well. I think when it comes to the business aspect, it's definitely a learning curve, especially because I stepped into a new role recently.
Yes, tell us. Please tell everyone about it.
Yes. So it is Downtown Bar. It's downtown in Greenville, right across from Chico's. It is an amazing women-owned business. It's owned by two owners named Anna Seagrave and Samantha Ward. They're based out of Morehead City, so they started their downtown bar in Morehead City in 2012, and they got the opportunity to expand in Greenville about 2 years ago. So it's been a very big, slow but sure work in progress, where every detail has been really thought out and collaborated with not only the general contractor, which her name is Claire Edwards. She's amazing.
Yes,
she
another
built
woman.
the building
Love
from
to hear
scratch. It was a very big woman project.
I love it.
Yes, and it was so much fun just seeing all the pieces come together. I was actually moving back home.
No way.
Yes.
Stop.
I was planning on moving back home probably last May.
Did you just miss it?
Yes, I miss my friends. I miss my family. I really realized that I was caring about Orange Theory too much. Like, I had put my work over my entire life. And
can we talk about that for a minute?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to? Like, what do you mean? Were you just like sacrificing?
Yeah, I think I just looked around one day and I was like, all of the people that I'm surrounded by, Orange Theory, I had such a good buy-in. Like, I cared. My heart was just way
too invested.
And I looked and I was like, I don't know. I just didn't really feel like I want to feel that way about my own business one day, but I felt like it was too much for someone else's.
Yes.
So I just decided to step away. And so I was moving. I was actually going to transfer to a different Orange Theory just to get away as soon as I could.
Yeah.
And that start date was figured out. But I had taken a trip to Morehead City one day. I went to the beach.
Oh, God.
And yeah, I usually always go to take a fitness class whenever I travel. So I took a downtown bar class.
Do.
I know, it's fun. That's a whole different story. But I took a yoga class, and Anna, the owner, recognized me from other Orange Theory members.
Should.
I know, it was so sweet.
That's cool.
You're Victoria.
Yeah.
It was so sweet. And she was like, I would really love for you to be our studio manager. And I was like, I'm moving. I think I'm okay.
Anna took her shot, didn't she? Go,
She
Anna.
did. She was so sweet. She made it. We all made it work. Sam, Anna, we sat down a few days.
Well, it's cool you got to see him face to face and get the feeling.
Yeah.
I think how you feel is important when you're in front of somebody making a decision like that.
Exactly. They're such genuine ladies, and they're so strong, and they're the best role models. Like, their lives are. I'm really proud of them for what they've accomplished, and I'm honored to be able to. I'm kind of being
Sounds like great
Anna and
mentors
Sam.
too. Great mentors in the
Yes.
footsteps that you've wanted to take, which sounds like entrepreneurship.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Yes. The fall before I left Orange Theory, I had applied for graduate school for business because I wanted to do it. So it was like, I don't know. I feel like God just put all the things in order.
As he does.
Won't he do it?
So you pulled out of that Orange Theory back home.
I did.
Are you in business school now? Or are you going to do school?
I took a break.
Okay.
I'm 2 semesters in, but I took a break for the business to open so that way I could really just handle that.
Capacity level is important.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
It's been a lot doing just operating the business, making everything from scratch.
Tell us about it, because you're 26 and, you know, that's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine. And not the pressure, but also you want to do a good job. You want to do well for them. And you also want to show yourself that you can do this, because eventually one day you will have your own studio.
Yeah.
We can't wait to go in that one day or whatever it looks like. But I was going to say, sorry we haven't been yet. I ended up moving.
I know
you moved. You got pregnant.
She needs to go ASAP.
I do.
I know she does.
All of our friends have
really
been.
do.
We see them tag it and they keep going. So it looks like a place that they want to come back to. And
Describe what y'all do there, because I don't even understand like the exercise. Like, what is it? So it's Pilates essentially.
Well, we have so many different modalities. So we have 2 studios. There's a heated studio. It's infrared, heated solar panels.
How hot is it?
About 100 to 102.
Ooh, chilly.
Woo!
Get you there.
Does anyone throw up?
No, I have not seen
Victoria
anyone
be
throw
paying
up.
attention.
Yeah.
She's like, I've been a coach before. I
She's
know how
like,
to
that
tell.
one needs water. That one needs water. Get her out of here
I
for
know.
30 seconds.
Some people definitely need to get a breather and take a step outside.
Yes.
Because it does get hot, especially if the classes are full.
Yeah.
Then
I
it
bet.
heats up
Yeah.
higher.
Body temperature.
But you sweat. It's a good full body detox.
Yeah.
Man, I bet it is.
Yeah, you need to do that one when you go.
You do. You need to come on, Kristen.
Yeah, I do need a detox from lots of things.
We do bar, so that's going to be ballet infused movements around the
that.
ballet bars.
That sounds like fun.
It's really good. You move to the beat of the music. It's a lot of repetitions, pulsing, but it's so much
Oh my
fun.
gosh, I'd be making everybody laugh
is hard.
in there. I would be a joke in that thing. That'd be hilarious.
You're so tall.
I need to try that though. I am very tall. I'm built
so
like a dance.
graceful.
I am not graceful. I'm like a bull in a china shop. I look like I should be graceful, but I'm the opposite. But you know what? I could try. I definitely it'd be a lot of fun.
Come try.
Okay,
we have
so you got
other
those
classes.
two.
We have Pilates, we have yoga, and then a little bit of strength training with our cycling class.
So is it like a membership kind of fee, like Orange Theory kind of deal?
You can do memberships or you can do class packs.
Gotcha.
I love that.
Cool.
I
like
class
that. That's
pack.
cool. I like a class
sometimes
pack.
it's
That's
like
cute.
you just want to go in and catch the vibe. And,
Yes.
you know, it's
sure.
hard to like buy in, especially when you're talking about mental health. Like, I remember like walking in my first time, and I think this would be so good for women to hear. It's like so hard walking into like a Pilates or an Orange Theory for the first time.
It is.
And not being intimidated, because I was so intimidated.
Yeah.
And I'm
Then
not.
there's women talking.
And I'm
they're
not
all,
a talker. I'm not that gal. Like,
I
I'm
know,
like, let's
but
go.
I won't walk up to people I don't know and,
you're
just
like
have a
right
conversation.
beside, and then y'all are like high five the person beside you. I'm like, this shit is crazy.
It's crazy.
But it's like, I love the fact that even there, it's like they can get a couple classes, see how it is. So you're running this studio essentially.
I am.
Wow.
I am.
From running one studio to running another studio.
Yes. With Orange Theory, I only led the fitness team, so only the coaches. But here, it's
Whole
the
business.
boutique. Yep. It's
Love
the
it.
boutique and all of the instructors. And we have, I think, 23 instructors.
Wow.
Oh,
And then we have
wow.
7 boutique girls.
So how do you take care of your instructors? What does that look like for you going from Orange Theory to this place? Have you thought about that, or like,
Yes.
what does that look like?
It's totally different. I do love the advantage of having a smaller team because it's closer knit and you can really create like more of a deeper relationship with people whenever it's less amount. I'm definitely working. The first 2 months, I think we're just getting everybody on the same page and getting the operations in order.
Systems.
So that everything is consistent. But now that we've been open for about 2 to 3 months now, we're talking about meetings. Yes, we're still very, very fresh. But we're talking about meetings so that way we can get together.
I know you love to run. Run club would be cool with your staff.
I know.
They told me the other day that that's what I should do to meet a man is go to run club.
Justin did. Well, there are run clubs in Raleigh, girl. We trying to find
He was texting me at like 5:30 in the morning. He's like, I know exactly what you should do.
He's not on the news. He's not on the news.
He's not on the news, so he sent it to me.
Oh,
All of my friends and people know I've been single for so long, and they're like, what do we need to do?
These men here have been
and they
trash.
Yeah, Greenville is a different.
I don't even know if I just say Greenville.
I'm trying so hard.
Yeah, it's a different breed
You
out
should
here.
make like a business card of me, or I should make a thing, and then when you're out, if you see a single guy, he can like scan a QR code.
Just like the black QR code, and I just
that's what I'm
it. There's
saying.
nothing on it but the
I have,
QR code.
That's smart.
Yeah.
You should.
You're single too, right?
I
Are you
am.
single? Okay.
Well, actually, I'm not.
What? Were you at one point
You had a
dating the
boyfriend
guy
at
in
one
Orange
point?
Theory?
I was.
Wait, what guy?
The white guy.
The white guy.
That's the best way to describe it.
I feel like I'll remember this in a second.
He's
I feel
tall.
like
he has brown hair.
kind of
Yeah.
dorky.
I don't think he
he
looked
dorky?
dorky. I thought he was handsome.
I think
thought
I'm
he
thinking
was
of somebody else.
handsome.
I think I'm thinking of somebody else.
But he looks smart. He looks smart.
You like smart guys.
He's a sweet. I like sweet guys.
Okay, yeah, me too.
So it's
Those
not
are
him.
hard
You're
to
not
find.
with him.
Okay, so
I'm
who
not
are you
with
with
him.
now?
I was like, your generation, like your age. I know we're not that much older than you, but I was like,
you a man
y'all
now.
don't
He's
share.
a sweet boy.
He is.
He's a sweet boy.
He's a
Is
sweet
he into
guy.
fitness too?
He's not.
Oh, what is he into?
We'll go on walks together and he lifts, but he doesn't like fitness. He does it because he knows he
well,
needs
and
to.
I think that's
Whatever.
okay because
As
imagine
long
if
as he
there was
does
two
it.
of you.
As long as he does it. To me,
Yes.
if you're not doing anything, we're not going to get along because it's
Exactly.
important
Or
to
it's
move
on
your
board,
body.
like you're like, I want to do paleo or I want to do keto. Like for him to be
Yes.
like, all right, cool, we'll cook the same foods. But it's also like, because I've had to learn with Justin, I feel like all three of us are like, we're like, let's get fit, let's get strong. Justin will be like, he'll do it, but then he's like, here's donuts. Like if I was donuts the other night or whatever.
He loves some
But he's
cookies.
also
Honestly,
like, I'll
I'm
get
the
on
same
board.
way.
There has to be
I
a
do
balance.
too, but
Yes.
in a
As
relationship,
long as
yes.
there's balance.
Yes,
For sure.
for
Also, we
sure.
like him.
We
like
do.
him.
How long's the relationship been?
It's only been since April, so it's fairly new.
Gosh, that was new, but also
5
About
months
5
is a long
months.
time in this.
That's
in
not big.
2025, if you've made it 5 months in dating, you are winning.
that part.
Yeah.
And he hasn't done anything stupid yet.
Yes.
Like significantly stupid.
Yes.
Yeah, not significantly.
Yes.
We've
Good,
had
not
a few.
significantly, just the little things.
I'm
Just
telling
the
you, right
little
now.
things.
Yes.
Guys are.
But you know what? No one's perfect, and the little things are okay. But the big things are when you literally take your whole body and slide it to the left.
Yes.
Like whoop, like
That's when
it's
you're
quick
like, oh,
too.
okay, that's not
yeah,
for
no,
me.
it's a no. It's an
Yeah, so
absolute no.
that's good,
So you got
though.
a man. You're like,
Yes.
clearly. Now I want to know. It looked like all of this has been a lot for, like, it's been a lot.
It has been.
So what do you do to disconnect completely?
Great
That's what I'm
question.
curious about.
Yes,
like
that
literally
is a
no
great
noise.
question.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have the freedom to make my own schedule, so I really honestly plan it out. So I'll make sure that the boutique and the studio is 100% covered, so that way I'm able, and thankfully I have a great team that respects we all need time away and we all need balance.
So important.
Yes, so basically I'll just make sure that they're okay, and then maybe just take a weekend. My boyfriend's long distance, so
How far? You don't have to say where, but how far?
5.5 hours.
Oh wow.
You really did it to yourself,
Lord
didn't
have
you?
know what? I wouldn't mind that one bit though. I could do long distance in a second with
It would
somebody
be
as long as
so
I could have
hard for
weekend
me.
trips.
I do not do good with long distance, but
Yeah,
some people
it's
are
hard.
great at it.
I would only do good because I've been by myself for so long. So
Yeah.
I feel like it would be
Yeah.
nice as long as I knew that they were gonna try as
was
much.
Exactly.
he was
It's very like it
reciprocating.
has to be reciprocated with like I'm gonna drive, you're gonna drive. Like that has to be
Yes.
equal.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's how it is.
Yeah, good.
For sure.
Good.
So it helps that I'm able to kind of get away from Greenville.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's fun to take classes at Downtown Bar, but whenever you're a manager, it's definitely still, your head is still racing with
For
different
sure.
work things.
Yeah.
When you're looking and seeing everything,
Yeah.
probably like merch, this, that,
Yes.
staff, this, that.
All the things that need to be done,
Yeah.
especially me because I care a lot about my job. I want to do a good job. So all the to-dos are constantly running in my head, especially when I'm there. So sometimes I definitely get overstimulated. So that's when I know, okay, I need to go into the office, or I need to go on a walk, or I need to go on a run. Something, I don't know, just anything that I really enjoy. I read, just ways to really kind of come back to a full cup, I think.
Yeah.
Helps me make
No,
sure
so
that I
good.
don't
And
get overloaded.
It's so great you said that, like, because I feel like a lot of women get overstimulated. And it's like you can be doing a lot of good things, right? But then you can be doing too much of a good thing and your body just can't calm down in that rested state. And then that's how you start getting sick.
Yep.
That's how you snap at your friends. That's how you don't eat well.
Your
That's
entire
how
life.
Yeah. And so I love that you're talking about that, because I remember when I was your age, I was building my business, and me and Kristen were really tight then. And you remember how I was at her age? I was a psychopath, like just work. There was we never went on a girls' trip together before when we were friends. We never did anything. It was just
we were
work.
literally only focused on building business, and we did.
Yeah.
We literally built, big money businesses, but we lost ourselves.
Yes,
completely
that's so
in the
easy
meantime
to do
for a decade.
And even like, especially whenever it first opened back in June and July, I found myself not being the same friend I was before the business opened. Like, my phone, I need a work phone, first of all. But
Girl.
Get Anna.
My messages.
Anna, get her a work phone.
You're funny.
Sam.
Yeah.
My messages get so
I was like,
full.
wait, who's Anna? Oh, yeah. I was thinking of Anna for a second. I was like, Anna?
Well, I can imagine, because even Justin, I know this is like different topic, but what he does, he manages 16 Wells Fargos. And this job gave him a separate phone, thank God, because all his other banks he worked at, it was all his cell phone.
Right.
And when you have staff and all these people, and that's all going through your personal cell phone, because now, like, when he's on vacation or takes a break, or like he'll get paternity leave with this bank, they'll take that phone. So I think I'm glad you're already exploring that and thinking about it, because just seeing him and then us too, when we built our business, I mean, it's crazy.
We did it all on our phones.
You can't disconnect when you're all on that phone, and then it's like you can put it on D&D, which I love D&D. But then, eventually you're going to have to open that green message, and you're going to have to see all those messages come through.
Exactly.
And that can even be worse sometimes.
Yeah, it's a lot, which I don't mind. It's just, I think I can only be one way. Like, I can't sometimes respond to my friends as soon as they text me, and then eventually it just goes unseen, and I forget that they even texted me.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely, now that it's been open for a little bit, I'm definitely finding little pieces of me back.
Yeah.
So that I can be the friend and the daughter that I always want to be to my friends and family.
But also, too, like, your friends and your family should know that sometimes in life you're going through it.
Yes.
And you ain't going to text them back right away. And they're going to be just fine.
Yes.
Because if
send her an Amazon gift card, send her
my
something to get a coffee.
There's times, and even my family too. Like, I think that we need to also learn to give ourselves grace and know that, the only person that was perfect was, Jesus. Like, we're not gonna, we're not gonna be that person.
And you're at such a beautiful age where it's like you're like full grown woman going into what the next steps are going to be of your life, right? Could marry this guy, could not, may not, could. Could. Next step is going to be, in the next 5 years, you could have your own business, And so it's like you're also, I love that you said the grace part, because I had none of that for myself, girl, when I was your age. I was like, you got to be perfect. You got to do great. You got to do a good job. Do a good job, Chloe. You got to do a good job. And it's like, you already being able to share with our viewers, like, that you're learning you've got to detach. You're learning you can still be great and manage and essentially run this business, because that's what you're doing, but also knowing your friendships and relationships matter, because it is hard when you're doing what you're doing and running a business, single mom, doing other jobs and stuff. Like, you have to keep yourself good and your core relationships good, because if you don't nurture yourself and nurture the relationships that nurture you, you're going to end up with what? Like just your job and money. And that's never going to,
Yes,
that's never going to, that's not what peace is about. And so I love that you're sharing that because there's so many people me and Kristen follow on socials that are between the age of 22 to probably 36.
Oh yeah.
That are really like they don't have a family yet and they don't know what they want to do with their life. Hell, we don't know what we want to do with our life. We're like people
I'm
are
literally
like
about to buy a sports car. I'm going to trade my Kia in for a sports car.
Are
I think I'm
you?
going through a midlife crisis.
No,
but I'm
I
just
love
like
you've
I'm
always
like,
loved sports cars,
I
but
love
you love sports
And I'm
cars.
at a point in my life where I'm like
Doing what you
I
love.
want to do what I want to do. I want to
Exactly.
do what brings me joy right now. And me and Maria were just talking about this yesterday. Like when you've been a mom for so long and you've literally been a mom, you focus so much on them. And like if everything else is good, but then once your kids grow up the tiniest bit, you're like,
Well,
what am I supposed to do
yeah,
now?
like,
what am
what
I
else
gonna
do I have?
what am
Well,
I
and that's
supposed
what
to
you've
do?
taught me because her kids
Yes.
are 15
Are
and
older.
17. And so it teaches me, like, normally I would never have my son sitting out there, old Chloe. I would have been so anxious, like, no, got to get a babysitter, got to entertain. It's like, no, go with the flow. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay. You can coexist and be a mom. Take your kids with you. They can see your life.
Yeah.
Like, you can go, went to a concert last week. Like, you can go.
You got to take care of yourself.
And that's the
do.
beauty of
The
women, of
entire
womanhood.
time.
Every woman learns from the woman before
Yes.
them, and that's why I think
Amen.
it's like so important for, like you were talking about, community. Like I'm sure she will have a community based type of wellness center. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll definitely be women ran, community based, like that wholeness. Because we all have a purpose that that we're on this earth for. You know what I mean? And you're not fully there yet, but you're on the journey. And I feel like all of us are really on the journey
Yes, we are.
until you go.
Every day.
Yeah, and you don't have to have it all figured out. So let's see. Next question, man. This is great.
see.
We're about at the should we do the let's see. You see the personal
I
identity?
would love to know, like, mental health wise, where you have struggled. Because I know that I've seen
great.
you post things about it. I know that personally I have struggled and you've been there to be like, girl, like you're an Aries as well. We're
Yes.
feelers.
We are feelers.
we are
I'm a Leo. I'm just like cutthroat.
You are.
I am. I can't help it.
That's so
But
funny.
she
Says my
does
boyfriend.
feel, she feels for me. The
these
people that
yes.
she loves the most, she feels
She
for
cares
for
literally
sure.
cut
She will kill.
anybody.
Yeah,
Die
they
for.
will all die. But
Y'all heard it first here.
oh my gosh. But I would love to
repeat the question.
know
That's a good one for her.
where personally, like, you know, you've struggled. I mean, I know I've struggled with depression big time. I don't struggle with anxiety. I struggle with situational anxiety from time to time, but I'm not like an anxious person at baseline. But depression has definitely been something in my lifetime that has, you know, been there a lot. So I'd love to know, like, I don't know if you have, if that's like, you know, if your family has.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Oddly enough, my family has not really. My family, they're amazing. I think that I have growing up, or really just being in Greenville, I think by myself, probably like once I graduated college, maybe like 24 to 25-ish, a lot of anxiety. And I don't know exactly where it stems from, but definitely a lot of anxiety of just feeling uncertain, feeling like you don't really know. I guess uncertain of the future mainly.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it stems from social media.
Yeah.
So I don't really post as much as I used to on social media. I enjoy having a private life.
Amen.
Just because, I don't know, I just love
Yeah.
it. I don't overthink as much. Whenever I
Yeah.
do post a lot, that's whenever I get even more in my head and I'm like, oh, I wonder what this person thinks or what this person would think. And I think really it just comes down to me, again, caring so much about, I don't know, just the silliest things, honestly, because it won't change how my life is. It's kind of like that video that you've seen. It's like life whenever this person's this way and then life whenever this person's this way, and it's the same.
Yeah.
It does not make a difference.
No.
So
it doesn't.
it's definitely been anxiety. I've dealt with a little bit of loneliness. So I'm not single now, but there have been periods where I have been. I dated someone for a really long time whenever I was in college. So when we broke up, I was definitely really sad and lonely, which I was grateful to have the Orange Theory community because I got really close with them, and that's exactly what happened. But definitely a little sad, loneliness. So I can relate whenever people are in seasons of their life where they just don't really feel like they add meaning to others' lives. So I really value the fitness community and each and every one of you guys that I've been able to meet because, again, like you add a sense of purpose. Like, okay, I may not go home to someone tonight and eat dinner with them, but at least I help someone do something that they never really imagined themselves doing today. At least I gave someone a hug that maybe really needed a hug. Like I remember a specific time whenever you were having a bad day and you just kind of cried and I just gave you a hug and I was like, it's okay. You know, like we all feel this way sometimes. I think being an empathetic person is a struggle because you feel so deeply.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, I remember asking God one day, I was like, oh my gosh, why do I feel
did you give me this?
so deeply? Like it feels
but
like
it's
a curse
also
in
such
some
a
ways.
beautiful gift.
Yes, exactly.
It is like exhausting for sure, but it's also such a gift.
It is such a gift.
Because people open up to us and tell us so many things and everything because they can feel that we're empaths.
It's given
but
me
it is a lot
the best
to take on.
people,
Yeah,
I think,
for sure.
if I wasn't as empathetic or just carry people's emotions the way that I do, I don't think I would have some people. And I think my life would be totally different.
Yeah.
Who knows if I'd be here today.
Yeah.
You know? So it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Y'all are
for
very
sure.
similar on
Yes, we are.
because I'm very much like that's why like social media, I can post and have people be cutthroat to me and let it go.
Exactly.
See, that doesn't faze me. Like, I feel like I am very empathetic, but as I've gotten older, I don't let people get to me, if that makes
Life
sense.
teaches you lessons
It
too.
does.
Yeah.
What you need to hold on to and what you just literally like. If I let everything get to me, we would have all gone crazy by now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like every day there's something. Every single damn day.
Yeah, exactly.
But gosh, she's wise for 26, isn't she?
I love it, and that's the point.
thanks.
That's I love that. I feel like that's a part of even my mission is helping women to do it better. And I've always told even my husband this, like when I mentor women and help them, I want them to do it better and quicker and with less pain. Because I mean, and just watching the stuff she's been through, I'm so grateful that I have her. So I don't it's not about everything's not about choices too. Life is going to just happen to you and bad things are going to happen to good people all the time.
Right.
But it's about watching those people not just be like, oh, I went through it and just pushed through, but like watching them build a resilience and watching them still be feminine and, still kind, but also being like, yeah, we're done with that actually today.
Literally.
Yeah, but the loneliness, I'm a serial monogamist, obviously. I'm on my third kid. So I'm very much a relationship girl. And I've had to watch my mom, like my biological mom, be pretty much single on and off my whole life. And the loneliness it caused her and the bad decisions that she made when she was lonely and the things that you can do. I've seen her do it.
Yes.
And so I think it's very brave for both of you because I just know, I think about her all the time being alone and it drives me crazy, but I'm like, there's nothing I can do about it. But just thinking like there's so many choices y'all could make that are not good when you're by yourselves. Like I can't even imagine from...
There's so much temptation.
I mean, even I've been talking to Chase about this a little bit. Like,
that's her oldest son.
Yeah, there's no part of me like I want a husband, I want a partner. I'm not going to entertain men who just want certain things. Why would I do that? There's literally no point. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of their time.
Right.
And no one ever feels good afterwards. You just feel gross. Like, I don't even want to be around those kind of people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? But like you said, when you're lonely, girl, my phone will be blowing up. You know, like, I'm a good looking girl. There's guys who are saying all kinds of stuff to me. There's so much temptation, but it's like, you have to fight that. I have to fight that loneliness every single day.
You
know
to
what I'm saying? But it's just like, no, I'm good. I'm going to go draw on my porch. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to call a friend.
Yes, call a friend.
Because it never, like, it will literally put you, those things that come in and try to get you will make you depressed. They will make it won't keep you up at all.
What are some things that you do, like you said, like when you're feeling that state for people that may be lonely?
Yes.
Or in that season of life? Because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this. Like, and if there's women watching that are feeling lonely, what are things you do to not set yourself over at the bottom, but to keep yourself?
So, like, yesterday I went to the beach by myself for a little bit. I went to the beach for a couple hours by myself. I went shopping, just laid on the beach. I also will phone a friend. You know, I FaceTime my friends a lot. I call people.
I'm terrible at FaceTime.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I will text a friend. I'll do anything. I honestly will pick up a shift at work. I'm like, if I'm not doing anything else, I can make some money. There's so many things.
You love your community on the floor. You're on one of your best friends is your assistant manager there, which is nice.
I mean, it's hard, but once you realize that it's not worth it, then you just choose to do things that are, you know, we all we all do what we're going to do, but it is good to choose the right thing as much as possible. Good habits for sure.
Healthy habits.
Yeah, creating habits, changing your mindset.
Awful. Yes.
Try not to look from a place of lack.
Yes.
I think just sit down and think about the blessing it is to be able to go to the beach and spend time with yourself. You know, not everyone has that.
Being thankful for the season.
Yes, exactly. Like, this is a season.
Yes.
It's not going to last forever. It's temporary. I remember last Christmas time, I was just sitting on my couch in front of my Christmas tree with a little bit of wine, and I was like, it's completely okay that I am sitting here right now by myself because it's not going to be forever. You know, in 10 years, I'm sure I'll have a husband, I'll have kids, and maybe I'll want to get away at some point. So I'm just going to soak in this season by myself.
Yes, you will.
You're like, you will.
Yeah. I think just
changing
soaking
your perspective
in the present
of it, for sure.
Yeah, is really important.
I love it.
Yeah, the self-talk. Like, the positive self-talk is so big, like, because I'm naturally not a positive self-talker to myself. I'm really great with other people, but to myself, I'll be like, you suck, you need to do better. You know, just that, like, perfectionism trait. And so saying it out loud, my life coach actually, we have the same life coach. Her name's Angel.
And she is an angel.
Oh, that's sweet.
10 out of 10 recommend her if you ever need a life coach. But she used to tell me when I first started going to her, like, I would say things and she'd be like, you cannot say that out loud.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you feel it, you got to say the opposite thing. Because if you say that out loud, it's going to create, like, wave paths in your brain and you're going to feel that way. So even if you don't feel happy sitting alone in the dark looking at your Christmas tree drinking probably not the best wine ever, like, you have to say out loud, it's okay.
Yes,
it's not going to be this way forever because nothing is forever.
Right.
Everything changes. Nothing stays the same. And so, let's close it out.
Was great.
It was
I'm
so happy you came on here with us, Victoria.
It's been so nice.
What do you want to leave women with on this episode? You know, there may be women that are fighting their own mental health battles, maybe women that are trying to build a dream, maybe women that are figuring it out and they're on the journey. It's what it sounds like you're doing right now. What do you want to really leave our viewers with?
I would say just to come back to the reason why you are doing whatever you're doing, whatever reason you are really trying to pursue with whatever goal, make sure that you are coming back to yourself. You're coming back to who you are, and you are moving as that person in every action, even whenever you are stressed or whenever you're feeling down, whenever you're not feeling like who you really are, just remember who you are and always show up as that person. And have grace along the way. Yeah. Because bad stuff, like you said, is going to happen. But that doesn't mean that it pulls you along down with it. You just kind of pick yourself up and keep going
Gotta
because
keep
every
going.
challenge is only gonna make or break you.
Thank God for fitness, endorphins, and dopamine. Right?
Seriously.
I mean, let's be real. That's what I love. That's
It
what
makes me want to get on the treadmill
I
right
mean,
now.
that's the
and
best
sprint.
part about
That's how I
fitness and
feel.
sex is endorphins and dopamine.
Yes.
I will die on that. Sorry,
so
I will
good.
die on that hill.
You gotta have the other.
I will die. I mean, that's literally how dopamine's released is when you have sex. He knows that he's got 3 kids.
No,
like,
I
we're
said
all
if you don't
adults
have
here.
one, you gotta have the other.
I mean, you need.
don't
And
have
when you have
sex, you
both,
gotta-
You
when
gotta
have
do
both,
one or the
That would
other.
be nice.
I know. Sorry.
One day, Kristen, one day.
We're not gonna go there with that guy. He had to go literally.
Oh God.
My
That's so
Cece,
funny.
my
Oh,
5-year-old, she knew
gosh.
about her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah,
And she
she's
asked
like,
about
what
her all the
happened
asked
to
about him
you
all the time.
too?
I'm
I
like,
said he
girl.
made choices he shouldn't have made. He should have chose different for himself. People don't choose
You
the
said
right
that to her the
thing
other day, and she
sometimes.
just looked at you, and she was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Yeah, he had to go." And
gotta
Cece,
make good
like,
choices.
Cece, we gotta teach you the ways, girl. We
Yes.
ain't holding on to these people
No.
for long that are making the cut.
We're not.
Okay,
that.
that is our episode with Victoria. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
were
having
great.
me.
Yeah.
I
wonderful,
really enjoyed
guys.
chatting with you.
Yeah, check out
Yes.
Pure Bar Greenville. Please don't blow up her personal messages. She probably will not answer them.
No.
But go
Probably
see
will
her
do
at
my
the
best.
studio. She will be there. There's really cute fitness gear. I know Kristen's gonna go check
Oh, I'm
it
definitely
out.
gonna go. Yes, for sure.
And
I'm excited.
support not just local businesses, but women-owned
Amen.
spaces.
Amen.
Like, show up for women, compliment women, get
Yes.
yourselves involved. If you're feeling depressed or lonely, get out in the community. Go out for a walk. Like,
Community
Exactly.
is
Do something
everything.
for you.
literally,
Just
you
it's
gave
everything.
You gave such incredible tips. So thank you so much,
Thank
and we'll
you.
see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.